Home First, a new program of Community Housing Innovations, not only helps you find permanent housing, but assists you with other issues. Juanique Rhodes is a CHI tenant recently profiled on the news.
Live from Studio 6B in Rockefeller Center, this is New York Nightly News with Chuck Scarborough.
It's lunchtime at the Rhodes home.
Macaroni!
Seems routine, but it's actually quite remarkable because a year ago, Juanique Rhodes didn't seem like she'd ever have a home.
I lived in this abandoned shack for a while, you know, going in and out of there to get high.
Prostituting to support a drug habit, Juanique gave birth to one child addicted to heroin and another she abandoned at the hospital.
I was smoking crack cocaine while I was in labor, and next thing you know, my water broke. I left her in the hospital. I left her because I still wanted to go get high.
Juanique, as you know, was an addict for almost 20 years. What made the difference? We believe it's supportive housing.
Supportive housing is a different approach to the homeless problem. Instead of herding homeless people into temporary shelters, supportive housing finds permanent homes in residential neighborhoods, then follows up with support services like job placement and drug rehab. It sounds expensive, but proponents say it actually saves money. Community Housing Innovations buys the homes with government aid, then rents them to homeless people. 100 so far on Long Island.
It's much less expensive than the old way in which the homeless were placed in shelters where they require 24-hour security. They have social workers on staff. They have to provide food, which is very, very expensive. Here, she lives in an apartment. She does her own shopping. She cooks for herself.
Neighbors have no idea that once homeless people are now living among them, and the organization wants to keep it that way. In Juanique's neighborhood, there's been acceptance.
I don't mind as long as they're, you know, trying to better themselves and they're working.
Everybody deserves a chance. I don't think you should discriminate against them for that.
It's been a second chance for Juanique. She pays about $500 a month for this one bedroom, 30% of what she earns. She has a job, has been reunited with her daughter, and wakes up in a bed.
As opposed to waking up in a car in a shack. It's a big difference. I love it. When I'm out there using, I just say to myself, this can't be my fate. This can't be my fate. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't.
Carolyn Gussoff, News Channel 4.
Having a stable place to live is the first step to doing anything. You can't do anything without an address. You know, you got to enroll your kid in school and you have to try to get a job, so having a stable place is definitely #1 priority. Unfortunately, a lot of places nowadays are outrageous. You need to take a second job just to pay the rent, so it's nice to live in a place that's affordable. I wish more places were like this.
As the agency acquired and renovated more buildings, CHI moved into promotion of home ownership, offering free counseling and becoming a local program administrator of New York State down payment assistance.
CHI was the group that worked with Diane to make sure she had the funds to be able to come up with the down payment to purchase this house.
CHI has won greater support for its computer-based welfare to work training and job placement programs.
Mitchell, come on now.
When I entered the class, I was totally computer illiterate. Totally. And now, I mean, I can do Word, I can do Excel, PowerPoint, Publisher. She taught us all that.
More confident in doing receptionist work, so where before the program I was scared to even apply. So I applied to a lot of jobs. I had the interview, and I'm waiting for one to come back. So.
Okay. Sometimes it's a tight race when it comes down to the winners of the computers. So I'd like to present Tracy Walker. Ooh, get a computer! A computer, what?
This is not just an 8-week program. This is the next step in the rest of your life. And, you know, once they hear that message and they start believing it and they see other people around them having success, other people getting employed, other people going on interviews, I mean, it just creates a synergy that's so powerful that it really awakens everybody up to their own true potential.
If you ever need any type of motivation in life to do anything, it's those little faces you see in front of you. Those little faces that motivate you to say, you know what, I had a hard day, this is I feel like giving up. You look at those little faces and you think, you know what, this is what it's all about. right, give her a hand, give her a hand. All right.
Try